Thanks for inviting us in. It's 11 o'clock and we want to begin tonight following two big stories. Right now, storms are moving through central Indiana. We've had heavy rain, thunder, and lightning tonight. Plus, we're on top of breaking news out in Plainfield. This is where a police chase ended tonight in a deadly crash. We're going to hear from our news crew in just a moment, but we want to begin with Angela. We've been seeing these storms delay and postpone football games, and now we're seeing areas of flooding. And Angela, thousands of people right now without power.
We've had gusty winds, we've had hail, and we've had that heavy rain that is leading to the street flooding. And just within the last minute, a new severe thunderstorm warning. So let's get straight to live Doppler 13 radar to show you the cell that has reached severe limits. When we talk about reaching severe limits, that's hail the size of a quarter or larger and wind gusts that will exceed 58 miles per hour. And you can see this intense storm. The warning now has been issued for areas just to the east of Fortville, headed into the Markleville area, into Middletown, into Sulphur Springs. So pushing just north of I-70 and just north of Greenfield. Strong to severe thunderstorm now, that new warning just issued. That's one area of concern. We have some strong storms up into the Alexandria area, Hartford City as well, and a couple of complexes to the south of Indianapolis between Cloverdale and Gosport, Morgantown. These are headed all off to the east and northeast, and we're going to be dealing with this chance of rain all the way through tomorrow afternoon.
All right, Angela, thanks. Now we want to get you to that police chase in Plainfield that ended with a deadly crash between an officer's cruiser and a car that was not involved in this pursuit. Two people in that car killed. The officer taken to the hospital, said to be unstable tonight. Our Logan Gay joins us live from the scene along US 40. So Logan, anyone in custody yet?
No, Scott, police have found the white Kia the suspects were driving, but have not found the suspects. But that crash happened in the intersection right behind me. And police say this chase all started after they responded to a person down call at a Long John Silver's here in Plainfield. During that time, police say an officer got into an altercation with one of the people in a white Kia. That person then got into the Kia and took off. Police say the officer then took off after the suspect, sparking a brief chase. Police say the Kia then drove through this intersection, and when the officer followed, they say their cruiser crashed into a gray Ford that was in the intersection. The people in that vehicle died. The officer was taken to the hospital in stable condition. An officer on scene said this is not the type of incident they want to be talking about tonight or ever.
A loss of life is immeasurable. It leaves an absence in your heart and in your family, and we understand and we appreciate that. It also impacts the first responders that are on the scene or involved in the incident. It's something that's never going to leave for an entire career.
Police say that officer's lights and sirens were on, and per procedure, that officer has been placed on administrative leave. We are still working to learn more about the victims and their ages. Scott?
Yeah, so sad out there in Plainfield. Logan Gay, thanks for that live report. We're going to follow this story closely overnight. We'll bring you any breaking developments, both on air, online, and on Sunrise, starting tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Tonight, IMPD has released edited body cam video of an officer who shot and killed a man. All of this unfolding back in June on our city's north side. Our Chase Howell watched that video tonight. And Chase, the shooting happened at an apartment complex, right?
That's right, and for a little background, it all started near Fortis College when IMPD says Elijah Radford shot a woman in a parking lot before leading them on a chase that ended near Castleton Square Mall.
Hey, we have to go in there. We have to go in there.
Here you can see an officer running up to the apartment. As he slings open the door,
Please show your hands now.
a woman is heard screaming while Radford is allegedly holding her hostage with a knife. As the officer makes his way up the stairs, the officer is heard yelling,
Drop the knife now. Drop the knife now.
That's when the officer fires his weapon twice, hitting and killing Radford. Now, these attacks weren't random. The woman he shot in the hand was his wife, who I spoke to the very next day. She says he tried to shoot her twice. Both times, the gun didn't fire. As for the woman in the apartment, his wife told me she was his girlfriend.
Chase Howell in the newsroom, thanks so much. And tonight at 11, we're working to learn what led to a shooting in a Kroger parking lot. All of this taking place around 3 o'clock today outside the Kroger near 16th and Central. Now, at the time, police were telling us a man was in critical condition, also saying the victim was stable. Our news crew saw several shell casings at that scene. We don't have any word yet on a possible motive or a suspect, but if you have any information about this case, please reach out to IMPD or Crime Stoppers. There's the number. You don't have to give your name. Tonight at 11, we're working to figure out what led to this semi-fire in Henry County. We captured the aftermath on our INDOT cameras this afternoon along I-70. All of this starting around 6 o'clock tonight, and it shut down traffic near Newcastle. Tonight, thankfully, this interstate is back open, but we don't have any word yet on any possible injuries. When we do get updates from investigators, we'll pass those along to you. Here's a look at the other stories making headlines right now. Investigators just identified a man shot and killed on the northeast side of Indianapolis. This is a story we first brought you as breaking news last night at 34th and Emerson. Police found 57-year-old Michael Edwards in a truck with bullet holes in it. He died at the hospital. Tonight we're working to learn if police have identified a suspect. Right now, 3 teenagers are under arrest after police discovered guns, a machine gun conversion device, and drugs in their car. Police tell us they pulled them over for a traffic violation. The teens between the age of 16 and 18 are tonight facing multiple preliminary charges. A stolen trailer is now back with the nonprofit that used it to feed Hoosiers in need. But sadly, all of the equipment inside the trailer is gone. That's according to the founder of the Smoking Pastor, Jordan Davis. He told us the trailer is too damaged to use, but he and his group are committed to keep their work going. Our city is in the running tonight to host the next U.S. Olympic swim trials. Indianapolis leaders are negotiating with USA Swimming ahead of the 2028 Games in Los Angeles. And now there's a new documentary about the trials earlier this year at Lucas Oil Stadium. It's called All Lanes Lead to Indy. The trials here set records for attendance, and Team USA Swimming went on to earn 28 Olympic medals in Paris. Remember, you can find all of our latest local stories anytime on our 13 News app.